Well, hi everybody, and welcome to my shop. And we're going to start work on this record player. Yes, another record player. And that's what the front of this guy looks like. Funny how the stains come through very clearly on the camera in and around here, but with your eyeball it's actually much harder to see. You see them. And this one's an Electrohome Steelman series. Open her up. Now the back does not come off, so you need to do this with the back on. Just a little awkward. Now it certainly is showing signs of age here. Well, it all seems to be in place. Rubber is curling up from shrinkage, and it's very, very stiff. This is liable to break if I have to remove it. That's not too good. Everything's moving quite freely. Well, let's plug it in, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see, that's the volume and tone. So we'll switch it on with some current restriction. Maybe I should say power restriction. And nothing bad seems to have happened. Let's switch it to manual here. Here we go. We got the motor turning. It's on speed 16, 33. 78. All the speeds work nicely. It's quiet. There's no rumbling from the motor and mechanics and that. That's pretty good. Okay, let's try the mechanics. We're on 45. Perfect. Yeah, that's in pretty good shape. Okay, let's try the electronics here. This is full blast. That's not bad. Not bad at all. There's a slight hum on this, but not much. So this is in great shape. Other than all these cosmetic problems, which it has numerous cosmetic sort of problems. But other than that, wow. We'll just probably change a capacitor in the power supply to reduce the hum a little bit. Hey, let's play a record. My good old Beastie Boys record here. There we go. Oh, let's change the speed to 33. See if it detects, here, if the record detector works. Ah, it did. Look at that.
No sleep till
working good. It'll shut itself off this time. Fantastic. Well, not a lot to do with this guy. I'm going to unplug it. Turn it around. Yeah, you can't quite see over the top, so put you on the top here. So we're going to go after the amplifier in behind here. Pull off these two knobs, volume and tone knob. As cheap as they can possibly come. One tube amplifier. Like you can't get at the amplifier without taking the turntable and lifting it, so we have to do that anyways if we're gonna oh, excuse me. We really should check under here for lubrication. And the fact that it's working now doesn't mean it doesn't require a bit of attention. Keep it working. Hey, what are you looking at? Steady spot, is it? Dum-da-dum-da-dum. What to do with this camera? Okay, you might hear some funny sounds from the lamp springs if I move the lamp a bit. Actually, I can see the rubber has actually cracked right here already. And I don't think there's any way to re-soften rubber up like that, not that I know of. It's actually going through a chemical change to become a material with different properties, like losing its flexibility and that, and you can't reverse that. pretty sure. So, first thing that grabbed my attention is this wire here. It's what I would call a bell wire from the Bell telephone system. And what they've done is, this is a mono player with a stereo cartridge, or at least it has the stereo wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4 wires going up. And originally, they're only connected, the amplifier is only connected to one pair of wires. The other pair is just left, nothing connected to it. And someone has taken this and jumped it over. And that's like, you get both left channel and right channel sound. You really got to wonder what they were thinking when they were making these record players. Or maybe the cartridge that was put in there is actually a mono cartridge. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's connections at the back of the cartridge for all these wires. Somebody explain to me how this camera works. Really annoying. Okay, but anyway, even though it's a little out of focus, you can see all 4 wires are connected to the bottom of this cartridge. Crazy camera. Okay, so much for the focusing on this. Yeah, I guess it's a webcam, you know, it's really not intended for general use like this. So that little modification of putting in the wire, and that may have been done at the time maybe the cartridge was changed. That would explain why it's still working. And at that point the 4-wire cartridge was introduced and the short was put on. That's probably how that got to be that way. Now, what do you do about this? The cover just swings off. The capacitors have already been changed, but what it has is a selenium rectifier. I'm not so sure that's been changed. Let's see if we can see a replacement for that. The camera's handy for me now. Really hard to get my head down in here. Let's get a little more light on the topic. So there's the selenium rectifier. You can see 2 leads coming from it, and I'm looking for a diode. There's the 2 capacitors down there. No diode, so let's yeah, we'll put a diode in. Get rid of that selenium rectifier. So to do that, I'll have to take the amp right out of here. 130, no, 11/30 seconds. What? That's 12. What is that? 11. That's just smaller than 3/8. Won't take much. These have only been hand tightened. Yeah, this was never put back really properly. Okay. Let me get a little closer look at this now. Well, it looks just fine, but this really could be the cause of a hum. These don't age very well, so let's put a diode in there. Diode. I'll have to hunt one down.